Hi everyone, Donut here. Today we're going to talk about a few different stories, a lot of recommendations from you guys, but the primary ones we're going to talk about are the headbutt heard from around the world. And because you guys won't stop sending me messages about it, we're going to talk about Belle Delphine a little bit. First up, the headbutt, because it's way cooler and I care about it. Just to give you a quick timeline of British police incidents we've talked about on this channel, this lady Wild West style hip shot a taser into a guy's face. This guy tried to fight a car with his baton.
The newest hit show where it pits a man versus a car. On tonight's episode, Michael Jenkins fights a regular old car.
British police then redeemed themselves by running over thieves on motorcycles with their patrol cars, but then they posed with furries who were wearing leather bondage suits. How could they ever come back from that one, you might ask? By taking first place in the best headbutt by a police officer caught on camera. They even beat out the Quebec police officer from this viral incident last year. Why, yes, it can get gnarlier than that. So what happened? People were packed into a London train as if it was a Japanese train. Reports state that a man was threatening violence to people on the crowded train. Little did he know, one of the dudes he was threatening was an off-duty Bobby with a forehead made of concrete. He starts berating the off-duty cop, who is a head taller than him, saying, "Look at me, I'm stupid. Look at me, I'm stupid."
I want to fight with my waiter, bro. Look at me, I'm strong. Look at me.
I mean, he's not wrong about that part.
Look at me, I'm strong.
And then this happens.
I want to fight with my waiter, bro. Look at me, I'm strong. Look at me.
Oh!
Hey!
Dear Lord, he just murdered that man. British officer was just doing his duty and serving the public. The man asked him to look at him, and he looked at him very closely. Another video followed that one up, showing the officer handcuff the man and restrain him with the help of some bystanders. As gnarly as it was, he had to have gotten into a little bit of trouble for that, right? Nope. A spokesman with the Metropolitan Directorate of Professional Standards reviewed the video and stated that they are satisfied that there is no indication that the officer committed a criminal offense, nor that he behaved in a manner that would justify disciplinary proceedings. A lot of British police may not be able to carry guns and defend themselves properly against all these knife attacks, but it looks like they'll headbutt you to death. The headbuttee was eventually charged with threatening people on the train, and the officer should probably get an award for that one. The next story, the only reason I'm talking about it is because I'm hoping that you guys will stop flooding my inbox with this bullshit. Belle Delphine. A lot of you might be asking, who dat? You remember adult HBO movies that you might try to sneak and watch and just hope that you see a boob? Well, she's like that, but with pink hair and a premium Snapchat. You guys sent me like 300 messages just on Twitter of this tweet. "I got arrested, LOL. My first thought was modern day mugshots usually aren't blurry, but I'll buy it. Not too long after that, she posted another tweet. It says, ISTG, this girl came to my party and stole my hamster. I have no idea why or who TF does that. I spray painted the fuck out of her car and got arrested. At least I got my hamster back. Bitch." The first picture is supposedly the person saying they did steal her hamster. The second picture is her painting a Pepe clown holding a gun. Third picture is, "Bitch, give me my hamster back," spray painted on a car. And the fourth one is a happy hamster. From what the comments are saying, she's been absent from social media for a few weeks, maybe because of food poisoning, or maybe she got arrested. Anyways, we all need to remember that she's a master at creating viral content and trolling people. This is the same chick that sold her bathwater. She also said she'd create an account on a website that rhymes with corn tub if a picture got 1 million likes. She did create the account, by the way, and even put a video up on it. The video was called "PewDiePie Goes All the Way Inside Belle Delphine." Guess what she did in the video? She ate a picture of PewDiePie. Troll level 10 million thirsty teenagers everywhere were very angry. So back to the mugshot. It's off just a little bit from what little research I've done of it. Every mugshot picture I can find on the official Metropolitan Police website doesn't have a watermark, and they're all pretty clear. I did comment on the original picture of her being arrested on Twitter, though. Place your bets. I say CDV, meaning criminal domestic violence. That's just me speculating, even if she was arrested. Strippers just commonly have daddy issues and lash out at their partners. What did you guys guess she got arrested for? She spiked the bathwater with synthetic weed. The way her makeup and hair look, my bet is on a chick fight, probably at the bar. War crimes. Taxes for sure. Unpaid parking tickets. Public intoxication it was. I say she got arrested for not having her butter knife permit. Looks like DUI to me. Dungeons and Dragons. Well, that's all I got to say about that. What would any recap be without Florida Man? Florida Man charged with trying to get an alligator drunk. Timothy Kepk, 27 years old, and Noah Osborne, 23, were taken into custody last week after allegedly luring an alligator into their possession and pouring alcohol into its mouth. Unlawful possession of an alligator is a felony in the Sunshine State. Florida gaming officials reportedly got a tip in August that a video was making the rounds of Kepke getting an alligator to snap at his arm so he could pour beer in its mouth. Next up, I asked on Twitter, what do you guys want to see? That's not the Amber Geiger case. We're going to talk about that one. It's going to get its own video. Chevy owner says Chevy winning JD Power Awards. Symbiote and Micah says maybe you can touch on Jackson Lee's comments about the AR-15. Let's do it.
Bill that I've introduced dealing with a caliber weapon. I've held an AR-15 in my hand. I wish I had it. It is as heavy as 10 boxes that you might be moving. And the bullet that is utilized, a 50 caliber, these kinds of bullets, need to be licensed and do not need to be on the streets.
Holy shit, where do I get an AR that shoots 50 caliber rounds? When the fuck did Brandon Herrera start making those? Here are some other memorable quotes from her. The Constitution is 400 years old. Astronaut Neil Armstrong planted the flag on Mars. There are still 2 Vietnams, and Klansmen are now the Tea Party. On top of her quotes about ARs being incredibly heavy and carrying 50 caliber rounds, she also said, some of these bullets, as you saw, have an incendiary device on the tip of it, which is a heat-seeking device. So you don't shoot deer with a bullet that size. If you do, you can cook some of it at the same time. That's all I'm going to go through in this thread today because literally every other comment is Belle Delphine or Amber Geiger. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this little recap that we had today and that headbutt. My God. That's definitely going to be my new cell phone notification sound. Got a text. New tweet. Baddie streaming. Speaking of, I'm going to be streaming as soon as this video is released. If you want to help support the channel, I got Patreon, I got merch at donutoperator.com, I got a skate shop at 50skateshop.com. There's so many different ways to help. More importantly than help supporting this channel, I just hope you all have a fantastic day.